outlaw, like I hit the Powerball. Once all eyes is on me, floating off like Southpaw.
Street Side Productions.
I just get debated on, I just get my greatest on. St. Laurent on speed dial, I just put the latest on.
Street Side Productions.
Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and a lighter, and we'll have one hell of a time.
Welcome to Streetside Productions. I'm your host, Imzan Ali. So here we are for another episode where we're basically going to be showcasing and highlighting a lot of various things in motorsport. From drifting to another car show to an event that I went and I recorded where the team Laurel and Team Cero was actually taking a drive down to the boardwalk down at Chaguaramas. But before I reach to all of that, there's something that I want to bring to everyone's attention for those that probably didn't hear about it as yet in the motorsport environment or the motorsport lifestyle. Hereby we just hear everything that takes place, and behind me right now is what's left of an accident that took place last night. Before we get to that, we're actually right here at Komoto by the traffic lights. Now for those that are aware of what takes place here at Komoto during the night, more than likely, an accident took place from what I heard, what I understand, from what I could see actually. And what was told to me is that 3 people lost their lives. How? I'm not sure, because from what I see here, that looks like a regular car. To me it looks somewhat like a Toyota from what the bumper is shaped like. And I highly doubt that a Toyota would have been involved in this accident in one way or the other based on drag racing. But what happens here from time to time is illegal drags. On Saturday night, people would come out here and, again, illegal drags. And it's very unfortunate, it's very sad that I can start my show this way, but I think it's needed. People lost their lives last night due to illegal drags. For those that know the Komoto area, for those that know how close the Frankie Boudram Wallafleet International Raceway is from here, and for those that also know how often there are events that happens all around Trinidad, all throughout Trinidad and Tobago as a matter of fact, yet there's still a certain amount of people that come out, not just at Komoto, but at various places in Trinidad, and they practice illegal drag racing. My focus is not to highlight those that take part in the illegal drag racing, but you see, when it reaches to the point where 3 people loses their life, that's where it hits home, because I'm not sure as to what the situation is, I'm not sure as to how it happened, but however it happened, in my opinion, it's unfortunate, it's sad. Let me take this opportunity to send my condolences out to the family of those that lost their life in this tragic accident that took place here last night in the Komoto area. And I'm sorry I had to start the program this way, but I think I needed to share some light on the reality of what took place just one day ago, or just last night as a matter of fact. So here we are, standing at Komoto, mere feet away from the traffic lights, and this is what the story tells, and this is how we start this episode of Streetside Production. But to get more information as to what actually took place here, as from what you all could see, and this wreckage, that took the lives of 3 individuals. Let's head across and hear exactly what Jamir Ali of Titasa has to say about this unfortunate incident.
Well, first of all, I don't know who are the people involved. This accident took place at 2 a.m. on the highway in the Komoto area, which is by the traffic light, just between Komoto traffic light and before you swing to go left on Valencia Road. There have been a lot of, as we say, illegal racing taking place in that area for the last how many years. And I've been saying for the longest while as Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Sports Association that we do not condone any kind of illegal activity when it comes to motorsport. We were out of a facility for over 8 years, and we now have one of the best facilities that this country ever seen over the last 40 years. And we think that we need to get these illegal street racers off the street and into a safe environment. When we are racing at the Wallerfield International Raceway, what is required is police, ambulance, fire service, FIA marshals, trained marshals, and a committee that know how to put on these events when it comes to safety. And again, we do not tolerate illegal street racing, and any of our members we see doing this illegal racing will be banned.
And that was basically a conversation that was recorded between myself and Jamir Ali based on what took place at Komoto last night. And again, from what you heard over that conversation, it's left up to you all to really decide as to what we do from this point forward, because we all somewhat had or have that experience to really, go out there sometimes and have a look as to what's taking place, and sometimes even being a part of it. I mean, Street Side Production somewhat started whereby we went out and we used to be recording that, and that was at a time when we didn't have a track. That was at a time when we had nowhere else to basically enjoy what it is we had liked. But come on, I mean, we have the opportunity now where we could see our own motorsport grow to new heights, yet we still practice this that's happening today, where I'm not even sure if it's going to be highlighted tonight on the news, but through Street Side Productions, it's just my responsibility to bring it to your attention as to what's taking place around us in the motorsport field. And it's very, very sad, honestly. So let's take a short break, and when we return, let's actually get into the show, because this wasn't supposed to be how my show was supposed to start for this week and for this week's episode of Street Side Productions, but I saw it fit to bring light to what took place last night at Komoto. Stay tuned. Further with the show, I've just looked over the links that I recorded to ensure that it came out properly as far as the lighting and everything, and I just want to bring it to your attention that the last link that was recorded before the break was actually when I came back in the car, when my car was parked on the shoulder. So before you all see my hands off the steering wheel and you thought I was driving, I was actually parked on the shoulder recording that link. So getting back to the show, let's head right across to some compiled footage that I got off the Trinidad and Tobago Drift Association's Facebook page, where they hosted on the 22nd of November their last event for for this year, which would have been Drift Motions Volume 5. I want to say a special thanks to KSL Photography and Farid Sankar for their videos, their production of what took place at the Frankie Boudram Wallafield International Raceway for Drift Motions Volume 5. Sit back and take a look.
switch now. Devon will lead. Roger will follow. So Devon is in front, ladies and gentlemen. Robin in front. Batman following. Roger giving the hand to Devon as they enter into the 180. Nice tight turn there for both Devon and Roger. Beautiful side-by-side action. Devon getting ahead of Roger. As they line up. Nice and with Devon and Roger.
So there you go, 2 productions that were submitted to Streetside Productions on the event that took place back in November, 22nd of November to be exact, for Drift Motions Volume 5. Special thanks again goes out to KSL Photography and Fareed Sanka for their production, which was excellent as far as I'm concerned. Keeping in line with motorsport, there was also an event that happened on that said day, the 22nd of November, way down south at Barracourt. To be exact, it took place at the Barracourt East Secondary School. This event was a car show that was put together by Greenway 20Hz experts. Now, normally they have an annual car show event that they put together. The name of it is Fanatics and Champions. This was their 2nd annual car show that they held at the Barracourt East Secondary High School. Now, basically what they did, and I commend them on this because it's an amazing gesture based on this time of the year and any time of the year that someone can actually use the funds that they raise from any event, you know, to basically share with the less fortunate. It's remarkable, it's commendable to the highest point. And we here at Streetside Productions, we give props to you all at Greenway 20Hz experts for such an amazing gesture to do such. And in so doing, with the pictures that you all submitted to Streetside Productions, this feature is basically what took place as a slideshow production down at Barracourt East Secondary High School. Take a look.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that slideshow production put together by Streetside Productions of Fanatics and Champions car show, which was held at the Barracoa East Secondary High School. Their second annual event at that location. 5 car shows thus far. You all keep it up. Good job thus far. So, coming down to the end of the show now, we have one more segment that we would like to highlight with you. And it's an interesting one where basically last week Sunday, I was actually at Grand Bazaar around 10 o'clock in the morning, and I started to see a whole bunch of medalists and Ceferos packed up under the overpass. So I decided to go across and ask them exactly what was their plan, because clearly it seemed to be a meet, it seemed to be a drive. They had to be doing something. So I went across and I found out exactly what was taking place. You all sit back and take a look at a meet with Team Laurel and the Cero Club, where they basically took a drive to the boardwalk down at Chagrams. Hope you enjoy.
I love how you move your body. Come, shawty, walk it for me. I'm just standing, nothing to say, cause your lips them look so good like plenty cherry. You lift and you drop it for me. Oh la la, mama, fit to pity. So you on the road yesterday, the rhythm your waist up like two lele. Cause I must get a taste of that waist, mama, before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I know all of them who watching, they go talk. But when they talk, we go tell them, I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting, no nana. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not sober. She grip me like I'm all over, got me chanting.
Yeah, my name is Maki Tilok Singh. I represent the Cero group. We have a line today, just a group of fellas getting together to have a good time. Today we're driving down to the foreshore, Chagrams, to have a line.
I grind and I walk up for Soto, she friends and them ballin', they want to jito. I ride her just like a moto, rev it up then I'm ready to go. I love how she roll and she flow, got a bumper, it rosy like pink Moscato. I must get a taste of that waist, mama, before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I know all of them who watching, they go talk. But when they talk, we go tell them, I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting, no nana. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not sober. She grip me like I'm all over, got me chanting.
My name is Kurt McIntosh, representing Team Laurel, and we just here accompanying the Nissan group on the meet down to Chagonas to keep the brotherhood together. We tend not to leave our brothers standing alone when they invite us to something. So basically, that is our presence here today, support.
I know all of them who watching, they go talk. But when they talk, we go tell them, I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting, no nana. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not sober. She grip me like I'm all over, got me chanting.
Productions. I actually started recording these links from home, and I ended all the links right here at Win TV. So I'm now about to head in to start editing the show for you all to see tonight. Hope you all enjoy exactly what's going on. Remember, Streetside Productions every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. right here on Win TV. Also, there's a repeat episode every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to tune in, and also you all could find the latest in motorsport happenings on YouTube. Just search the keyword Streetside Pro, that's STREETSIDEPRO, and you can see all the episodes of Streetside Productions right here on Win TV. Take care. Until next week.